Hello, I am Kumar. Welcome to the free Java video tutorials. I am going to talk about the history of Java and the disadvantages of C languages. That's why we use Java language and the feature of Java programming languages. Well, Java is a small, fast, efficient, and safe and object oriented, interpreted or dynamically optimized, byte coded, architecture neutral, garbage collected, and multi threaded programming language with a strongly typed exceptional handling mechanisms. Coming to the history of Java, well, what to do with the history of Java? We are not here to learn about the history of Java. For our general knowledge purpose, we have to know something about Java, that is, who developed it, in which year it was developed, etc. etc. So, who developed it? The programmer named James Goslings developed the Java at Sun Microsystems in the year 1991. This is all about the history of Java. And coming to the next aspect of the tutorial, why we use Java even though we have C languages. It's an important and must know question for all the Java developers. So why we use Java instead of C languages? Generally, for every person go to the next version because of the small disadvantages or there in the previous version. So coming to the disadvantages of previous version, that is C I mean to say C are not the previous versions of Java, but they are previous programming languages used for the programming environment instead of Java. So why we use Java even though we have C languages? So one important disadvantages of C or C languages is called ripple effect. Ripple effect is nothing but it's an effect caused by changing a bit of code in the program. So for example, if we need to change a bit of C or C code, then we need to change the entire code because the C program depends upon the procedure oriented base. So if we define an integer data variable in the program and we coded the all program as per the client requirements, if the client wants to change it to integer data type to string data type, we have to change every part of the program to string type from integer type. So this is the main disadvantages of C or C language. This is the waste of time and money. Next important disadvantage is the lack of support for rich library. I mean to say C supports only for a limited library only. So for example, if we are able to create about that what we call security program like cryptology using the cryptology concepts. So C doesn't support any library for cryptology. So encoding and decoding and encrypting and decrypting a file, an image file and video file, etc. etc. Java provides several libraries and it has a predefined library for cryptology. So we can use the methods directly in order to get the desired result. So this is one of the main disadvantage. And the next one is the reusing code. Reusing code means we have to reuse the code in order to save the time and efficiency of the program. C supports up to method level only, but when we are working in a large scale project, reusing a code means we have to reuse the code, entire program of the code, etc. etc. Coming to the next problem is architecture problem. So for example, to understand this architecture problem, I am going to consider a situation like this. I executed a C program called matrix multiplication in my system with a Intel processor with a 256 MB RAM with a MSI motherboard. I got the output. Okay. Next thing, I have taken this entire code, C code, to my friend system, which is AMD Athlon, which is built with the AMD Athlon processor, Intel motherboard, and 1 GB RAM. So the output may not look a same output. Even though we are giving the same inputs, the output may not looking the same output. So in order to overcome this problem, Java introduced a new concept called platform independency. We will discuss that in more detail in the next section of the video tutorial.